Hey guys, what's up? It is April 16th, 2019. It is a pretty nice Tuesday here in San Antonio, Texas. Hope everybody's doing good. Got people on Instagram, Facebook, and we're actually taping for YouTube as well. So we've got all the lives going. Hope everybody's having a good day. Had a great weekend. I had a pretty crazy weekend. It hailed here in San Antonio on Saturday. It was crazy. I mean, like golf ball size hail. And the worst thing possible is when you see your car outside and you already have two cars in the garage and you can't get the other car in, and you're just watching it just get hammered. It was pretty bad. Luckily there wasn't too much damage. That was actually my parents' car that I was talking about, so they got out of there by the skin of their teeth. But it was crazy. We had some crazy weather and then cleared up, got sunny by the end of the day. So it's just been one of those things. Must be all that global warming or stuff. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. It's Testosterone Tuesday here at Pureline Nutrition. I'm Aaron Garza. I'm the founder here at Pureline. I am at the Pureline warehouse here in San Antonio, and I hope everybody is doing really good, man. I hope everybody's having a great weekend or weekday, Tuesday. And today's little ramble or little rant is going to be about ways to amplify testosterone. So we always come on here, at least we try to come on a couple times a week. We started out as one of these things, we're going to do it every day. Then it kind of got to 4 times and 3, and it's just not easy. You got so much going on, and also there's not that much to talk about. I'm not that interesting, to be honest with you. So, but we try, and that's the point. At least we are putting something out and getting you guys some good content that hopefully you can use to further your pursuits and building muscle and losing body fat or whatever it is you're trying to do. And today's little rant is about ways to amplify testosterone, because on Tuesdays we like to talk about testosterone, especially for all the guys. I know my wife and most of the girls I know will just kind of tune out on Tuesdays, but we like to talk about ways to increase that stuff that really helps men become men, that gives you muscle mass, it helps you burn fat, that, testosterone, right? So, that's what we're going to talk about. And by the way, if you haven't already, go to our website, www.thepureline.com. We got a bunch of new stuff that came out over the last month. We've got our Diva Secret product for women, which is kind of like an estrogen support product, libido product, kind of like the testosterone booster for women. We've also got XP2G Black, which has just been a great fat loss product, and it's doing very well for a lot of people. I had a lady email me this morning who is doing our XP2G T3 and our glucose disposal agent. I think that's the ultimate fat burning stack, or it's one of our stacks on our website. She had lost 40 pounds in the last 8 weeks, so that's pretty dang amazing. I was really, really amped about that. So anyway, go to our website, check it out. We've got a bunch of cool stuff on there. And today, so we're going to first talk about, and I was really careful about how I worded this. I called it amplifying testosterone because I didn't want to say elevated. When we talk about elevating testosterone, naturally we always talk about ways to increase it naturally, taking stuff that'll help your body produce testosterone, produce more testosterone to help build muscle and burn fat. I'm talking in the male category here. But in this case, I wanted to talk about amplifying. And amplifying means getting more testosterone into your body. And there's a few different ways you can do that. The primary and probably the most popular out there for most men and guys over 30 is testosterone replacement therapy. It's simply, getting on a dosage of testosterone through a physician or a medical clinic where they're able to tell you exactly how much to take per week to keep your testosterone levels at an optimal, quote unquote, optimal level. A lot of times guys will go in, they have testosterone levels between 200 and 300, and most people or most doctors would be like, hey, that's pretty good for your age, or it's normal, but it's not optimal. And a lot of times when we want to be optimal, we want our testosterone levels to be around 600, 700, 800 plus, and that will help us put on lean muscle and burn fat and keep the anti-aging process going and help us feel better with more energy, right? So what can you do aside from TRT? That's kind of the question that I get a lot. Guys say, hey man, I don't really have the money, or I don't have the means to get to a anti-aging specialist or a doctor that does specialize in TRT. So what else can I do? And a lot of times people don't realize some of the options that they have out there for them that actually do work. For example, there is something out there that actually does convert to testosterone in the body. This certain compound is a metabolite of DHEA, which is 100% legal, and it's a hormone that actually, when taken, it goes through a process in the body and helps and basically converts into testosterone, actually 1-testosterone. And what I'm talking about is 1-andro. 1-andro we have present in our TestoJet BDS blend. TestoJet BDS is essentially a 1-andro, 4-andro, epi-andro blend. Essentially what that means, in layman's terms, is it's got two forms of androstenedione that are basically coming from DHEA and are being converted to the active chemical testosterone in the body once taken. That's very powerful stuff, and studies and lab results show that it does work, and guys out there get incredible results. I'm talking 10-15 pounds of muscle in 4 weeks, drops in body fat 4 to 6 pounds over 3 weeks. It works very, very well. However, it does need to be combined with the proper diet, the proper cardio and training program. All those things need to be incorporated into the picture in order to see the best results from it. So this is something that a lot of people don't realize is still available, or even is available, is the 1-andro, 4-andro blends. There's a few companies out there that do make them. We do make one 1-andro, 4-andro blend called TestoJet, like I said, and TestoJet is available on our website at thepureline.com. If you go into the muscle enhancement products or the muscle support products, you should be able to find it there. Do we have a landing page for it?
TestoJet. TestoJet.thepureline.com.
TestoJet.thepureline.com is the landing page, so you can check that out as well. But that actually really works well, and actually I've got two people that I I've got two different people that use this particular product, I should say. One are guys over the age of 23 who want to build muscle, burn fat, and want to just amplify testosterone levels. The other, interestingly enough, is guys who are over 50 who notice that testosterone levels have declined a little bit, and they still want to build muscle, they still want energy, they still want to burn fat, but they don't necessarily want to go the TRT route. They just say, you know what, I'm not ready to go that route yet. What can I exhaust in my arsenal to still get results and not go that route? And TestoJet works extremely well. We actually have another andro product called EpiShred. And EpiShred is a 19 norandro product, which also converts to an active testosterone-like compound in the body, which will help burn fat and build muscle. It's just a different derivative. It's a different kind of product. It's more for leaning out and burning fat. So you might want to check that out as well. So that's basically the number one thing we could do, is we could either go TRT, full out testosterone replacement therapy, or we could actually go with a product that converts to testosterone in the body, like TestoJet. And the third way, that's a little more, it's probably less intense, but a little bit more natural, is to use natural compounds to drive testosterone levels up in guys. Stuff like D-aspartic acid, zinc, magnesium, tribulus terrestris. All of those things have been proven to help improve natural levels of circulating testosterone, help elevate testosterone. So that's another route that you can go, although not as powerful and probably not as effective as what you would see from taking a TestoJet or EpiShred type product. So again, it just depends on your personal goals. What I have a lot of guys do is start with something a little bit less powerful, like a T-Drive, a Testoplex, PCT product, a RimaDX product, stuff like that we have on our website that's completely natural and derived from plant and herbal sources. Start with that for 4 to 5 weeks, and then eventually get to a point where they can work into something more aggressive like the TestoJet or EpiShred type products. So that's another way you could do it, but it just kind of, if it's dependent on you. I should say that if you are going to do a TestoJet or EpiShred type product, that you do need to do that for at least, I'd say 8 weeks. 8 to 12 weeks is a good cycle length, and you need to follow that with post-cycle therapy. Basically what that means is you need to take something after that cycle so that your body can start producing testosterone naturally again, because sometimes when you do take an aggressive testosterone-based product, you're going to notice that natural levels decline a bit. Your body's kind of saying, well, you're putting in exogenous or outside testosterone, so there's really no reason for me to continue to manufacture or make testosterone naturally. Hence, when you come off of that, you need to make sure that you're giving your body the proper elements necessary so that it can produce testosterone on its own. And that's the best thing to do. If you want to do that, you want to use something like a post-cycle therapy, Testoplex, T-Drive. We have a product, a cycle, or actually a compound of products called the PCT Plus system. That's actually a really good program. You can also go to our website, thepureline.com, and we've got a booklet on there for free. You can download. It's called PCT Plus. That actually has all the information about post-cycle therapy and what you can do post-cycle to help make sure and retain the gains that you acquire during your training and your nutrition program, and your obviously your testosterone program if you're taking a testosterone product like TestoJet. So again, those are probably the 3 more popular ways to increase testosterone or amplify circulating testosterone in your body. By the way, if you go to thepureline.com and check out our website, we've got a couple of pages basically that are just muscle enhancement based pages. Those are probably the most popular sections of our website. It's where most guys tend to just defer to, and it's all about increasing lean muscle and building muscle, burning fat, creating a leaner, harder, more denser look. So if you're looking to do that, kind of guide yourself to those pages. One thing that's really interesting is as we get older, a lot of guys think that it's kind of over for them. They're like, you know what, man, I hit 40, I'm done, I'm just going to get that dad bod, and that's pretty much it. I accept that. And for some reason, we psychologically start to kind of accept that, we don't have to look like we did when we were 20 or 25. I mean, sometimes it's crazy. I see people that I knew 15, 20 years ago, and I look, I run into them after not seeing them for years at a time, and I just can't believe how far gone they are, how bad they look. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I just mean that in a way that they're not doing everything they could to improve their health and longevity. They're not lifting weights. They're not eating right, which is probably the number one thing. They're not drinking plenty of water, doing their cardio. I mean, those are the most important things you can do to live a longer, more impactful and better life. Even if you have kids, you want to be around for them for a long time. So you need to do all those things. Testosterone replacement therapy, or taking a product like TestoJet to help improve testosterone, or even T-Drive and Testoplex, which will help increase testosterone levels naturally. All this stuff helps to promote better health and, of course, help you live longer, and not so much just the quantity of life, but the quality of life. And my dad is like late 60s, 66, I think, and he just started testosterone replacement therapy. And you can just tell by looking at him. He feels better. He's got more energy. Lean muscle mass is improving. Diet, you start to eat better. So there's just a lot of benefits to doing things the right way and making sure that you have a plan going. If you're over 40 and you're not just saying, I'm done. That's it. I'm just going to kind of give up and work out 3 times a week, or just go to the gym and check it out, see what's there. Go with a plan. Make sure you have everything kind of in order, and look at your 40s and 50s as being the new 30s, the new 20s. I mean, you can actually, I've got guys who have actually, it's amazing. Once in a while, I'll get a competitor that comes around. In fact, I've got one female competitor who's 50 years old right now, and she's getting ready for a big show outside of New York, in New Jersey actually, and she's about 12 weeks out, and dude, she looks better at 50, 51 than most girls will ever look in their 20s, just because she disciplines herself, diets, trains, eats right, and does what needs to be done. So you guys have that potential. Anybody can do it. It's just a matter of putting the elements in place and making sure and following through. If you go through some of our videos, we've got a lot of information on how to do that. So check that out. That's pretty much today's little rant. It's about ways to amplify testosterone, just live healthier and live better. If you have any questions, guys, you can always send us a question up at info@thepureline.com. That's our email address. And if you tune in here, usually, like I said, between 5 and 6 o'clock, most days we try to do a Facebook Live or an Instagram Live. We try to shoot both of those. If you don't get a chance to watch any of those, you can always go to our YouTube channel, Pureline Nutrition on YouTube, and we post all the lives on there after we've done them. So we've got a pretty extensive little library of a lot of different things on there. So check it out. If you got anything out of this today, by the way, make sure and share this with your friends on Facebook and Instagram. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. And by all means, if you get a chance, go to The Pureline.com. That's our website. Check it out. We've got a lot of good stuff on there, from fat loss to muscle building, and just a lot of good content as well. So I appreciate all you guys tuning in today, and we will see you back here hopefully tomorrow. And have yourself a safe and awesome afternoon. If you haven't trained and worked out yet, make sure and get to the gym and do that. And have a good night. I hope all you guys who watched Game of Thrones on Sunday enjoyed it. I thought it was a good episode. We got a lot more good stuff to come, though. All right? Okay, guys. Take care. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.